News and details. Security operatives on Monday fired tear gas canisters at protesters, including human rights activist Omoyele Sowore, who had gathered in Abuja to demand the release of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. The protest tagged #Release Nnamdi Kanu Now was planned to take off from the Transcorp Hilton area and other parts of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, but was disrupted as police officers moved in heli, firing multiple rounds of tear gas to disperse participants and passerby. The operatives, who had cordoned off the hotel and adjoining streets, began firing tear gas even before protesters arrived in large numbers. Our correspondent had observed a visibly tightened atmosphere across the city on the way this morning. Soldiers, police, and operatives of the Department of State Services were deployed to key locations, including the Three Arms Zone, Eagle Square, Federal Secretariat, Unity Fountain, and routes leading to Aso Rock. Human rights activist and former presidential candidate Omoyele Sowore has urged Nigerians to join a nationwide protest demanding the release of detained indigenous people of Biafra's leader, Nnamdi Kanu, despite a court order restricting demonstrations around key government areas in Abuja. In a post on X, formerly Twitter, on Monday morning, Sowore called on citizens to take to the streets in peaceful protest. Good morning. Wherever you may be this morning, do not stop moving. Carry a sign, sing a song, make a statement. He wrote. He had earlier shared a message on Sunday night welcoming participants to the protest tagged #Free Nnamdi Kanu Now. We warmly welcome everyone who has traveled from far and wide to join the Free Nnamdi Kanu Now protest tomorrow. Your courage, sacrifice, and solidarity speak volumes. Together, we will write in history, he wrote. Sowore announced that protesters put coverage in front of the Transcorp Hilton Hotel Abuja at 7 a.m., urging them to come ready, come peaceful, and come determined. He also shared a Facebook post that read, "We want to put 1 million people on the streets of Abuja tomorrow for #Free Nnamdi Kanu Now. Let's make it happen." However, the planned march comes in the hands of an interim injunction issued by the Justice Muhammad Umar of the Federal High Court, Abuja, which restricts Sowore and all organizers from protesting in or around sensitive government areas, including the Presidential Villa, National Assembly Complex, First Headquarters, Court of Appeal, Eagle Square, and Shehu Shagari Way. Reacting to the reported order on Saturday, Sowore questioned its legitimacy and the perceived double standards of law enforcement. Suppose the court order truly exists restricting protesters around Aso Rock Villa, it begs the question, why hasn't the same police force obtained a similar order against those protesting freely for 3 consecutive days opposing Nnamdi Kanu's release? Sowore asked. The hypocrisy is glaring. Double standards are undeniable, he added. The activist disclosed that his legal team, conspiring 150 lawyers, will challenge the alleged court order once it is formally served on Monday. He maintained that the planned October 20 #Free Nnamdi Kanu Now protest would proceed as a peaceful and lawful march, declaring October 20 #Free Nnamdi Kanu Now remains sacrosanct. We march peacefully, lawfully, and powerfully. The demonstration also coincides with the 5th anniversary of the #EndSARS protest of October 2020, which culminated in the alleged Lekki Tollgate massacre, a period now remembered for its call for police reform and justice for victims of brutality. It was concluded. Horn the Sport News. Former Super Eagles midfielder Kenny Onazi has urged caution as Nigeria prepares for their World Cup qualifying playoff against Gabon next month. The Eagles showed great character in the last World Cup qualifier against Benin Republic in Uyo on Tuesday, cruising to a convincing 4-0 victory, regained the hopes of reaching the moon after a shaky start to the campaign. Having missed out on the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, Nigeria risked falling short again, but Eric Chelle's side fought back with 2 crucial wins to finish second in Group C with 17 points. The result keeps the qualification dream alive, though they must now overcome Gabon in a playoff in Morocco. Nigeria will face the Panthers in the semi-final of November 13, with victory setting up a crucial encounter against the winner between Cameroon and Dr. Congo for Africa's role slot in the Intercontinental Playoffs built for Mexico in March 2026. Speaking ahead of the clash, the former Napoli midfielder urged the Eagles to stay focused and disciplined against the 77th ranked Gabonese side. It will not be an easy game because Gabon had almost flawless qualification campaign with very good points, Onazi said in an interview with Footy Africa. We must approach the match carefully. Football has evolved and the Gabonese will be tough side to face. I believe we can beat them, but the players must treat it like a World Cup of AFCON final. If Nigeria successfully navigates the continental playoffs, they will advance to the first team from another confederation in the intercontinental playoffs for a spot at the World Cup. Meanwhile, the 2030 Africa Cup of Nations winner remains optimistic that the West Africans have what it takes to secure for qualification for the Mundial. I believe the team will qualify because of recent events. There were lots of doubts in the minds of Nigerians, but this has given us another chance of qualification, Onazi added. A lot went wrong at the start of the qualifiers, but now, with passion and determination, the team has shown. You can see they understand what it means to play at the World Cup. The players have shown commitment, and I believe that drive will take them through.
Brain tomorrow, so come be my first day, do. And when it's not you, I'm allergic. Oh, I'm on my way with truth.